Okay, let's try the cubic calculus question from 2010. And it's just like the stuff we've been doing in this Part 7 calculus. They've given us a, a derivative, a graph of the derivative, and that's always a parabola, g prime of x. And they've given us a line, h of x equals 2x minus 4. And that's linear, okay. And then it says the graphs of h and g have a common y-intercept at E right here, that minus 2 and 0, and these are the x-intercepts and all that stuff. A is the x-intercept of h, A is the x-intercept of h, and B is the turning point of g prime here, this graph of the derivative. Right there, that's the turning point. AB is parallel to the y-axis. So let's just start doing all these questions. I think there's quite a few. The first one is a pretty easy one. Write down the coordinates of E. Well, E is on this line, and they gave us the equation. It's the y-intercept. If we put 0 in there, we get minus 4 out. So that one wasn't too hard. The next one, what's the equation of G prime? Well, that's just a parabola problem. They've given you the x-intercepts, so you put in the x-intercepts. You don't know what A is. You don't know what this thing that goes in front of the brackets, but that's how you get started. You build that equation. You've got minus 2, so x minus minus 2, x minus 6 times A. But hey, they've given us, now we have a point. When x is 0, y is minus 4. Just plug it in there. Like we do so many times, we get minus 12 minus 4, divide by minus 12. We've got A is 1/3. Well, there we've got the answer. 1/3 times x plus 2 times x minus 6. That is the equation, but I guess if you have it in standard form, it's 1/3 x squared. You multiply this out and multiply everything by 1/3. Last question we'll do in this video, because there's quite a bit to these questions, is write down the x-coordinates of the turning point of G. The x-coordinates of the turning point of the original function, not g prime of x, of gx, of the cubic function. Well, that's just a matter of knowing how to interpret this graph of the derivative. The x-intercepts are the turning points, where when x equals 0, when g prime of x equals 0, that is a turning point. So the x-coordinates are just minus 2 and 6, and that's it. At the turning point, g prime of x will equal 0. That's what y equals 0. That is a turning point there. That's kind of the definition. You take the derivative, make it equal 0, you get the turning points. Okay, there's our first video for this one.